After wresting it from the Empire's control, Squad 7 left Brule for Naggair, the stage for this war's grandest battle. Even as they traveled, an increasing number of soldiers streamed into both camps. Both sides braced to feel the brunt of the other's army in the fight for all of Gallia.
General, as I've said 100 times now, I strongly recommend a change of tactics. With the disparity in numbers, it's lunacy to send the Gallian forces on an all-out attack. We'd stand better chances centered around our defensive holdings, fending off advances.
The enemy have gathered in one place for us. We can't let this chance slip by. If we win this one battle, we'll be able to kick those imps out of Gallia for good.
General, we lack the manpower to break through an enemy force that large.
If we're short on soldiers, why aren't you out drafting more farmhands for us?
Do you honestly plan to let our countrymen die needlessly out there?
When attacked, if not now, Varrot! We will win this battle! We must! We'll throw everything Gallia's got at them. A few casualties are going to be inevitable. If you've got time to sit there fretting, go light a fire under those yokels of yours.
Understood.
Sorry I'm late.
We deploying?
We're still on standby. I'm figuring we'll get the order to move out a bit past noon.
Gotcha!
Is everybody ready to go?
All set and waiting for the word. But it sure looks like the enemy's got us in numbers.
They do. The invading front's nearly all here. This one's gonna be a major battle.
I've made my peace with it and all, but seeing them all lined up out there's heavy.
Guys, can I say something? I grew up in an orphanage. I don't have a family, and I always thought I was alone. But Welkin showed me I was wrong. That I wasn't alone at all. Not anymore. The Sevens are... You guys are my family now.
The squad's your family.
Before a big battle like this, it's scary. I figure I feel just like all of you do. But when I think I'm here alongside my family, I feel strong enough to fight.
Family, huh? My old folks are gone, and I got no siblings, but I bet this is what it's like. Of course, any siblings of mine would have grown up a lot better acting than you lot.
Sounds odd to say it, but you're right. And I bet Isara's watching over us all.
All right, let's go do this.
Yeah, let's go put holes in those tanks.
Yeah, then let's all come back here together.
We'll get through this fight and see Gallia free again on the other side.
Your Grace, all troops have arrived at Naggair in adopted combat positions. This time we'll crush their feeble army and see your Grace to the doorstep of Randgries.
Make it so. Silvaria, you have never failed me in your loyalties thus far. I exist because you exist, one aside the other. You go with my trust.
Sir, your Grace, you are too kind. I was a worthless wretch before you brought me into the light of your Grace's company. Estranged from my parents before I could know them, thrown into that research facility. The object of heinous experiments and deprived of human contact. But your Grace took me from that place, raised me to be a human before a Valkyria.
Then awaken the powers within you. I betrayed the trust you placed in me.
No, Grace. Once I learned that the Valkyria's powers stir only when the body faces death. I didn't hesitate a moment. I would gladly pierce this breast again, even now. When you granted me the shield and the lance from the ruins, I became Valkyria only for you. Never until then had I thought to feel pride in the Valkyria's blood within me.
Now is the time to show the world the power that blood holds. Go forth, Silvaria. Bring victory to my army.
Yes, sir!
Tanks at 015. Gallian forces approaching. Approximately 2 regiments.
Silly fools. Now feel the power of the Valkyrie. My Lord Maximilian, this time we will win. I promise you.
Okay guys, welcome back to Let's Play Valkyria Chronicles. This is past part 50. I think this is part 53. If I'm wrong about that, well then... I'm wrong.
This is a full-scale showdown against the Empire's entire invasion.
I've got 2 chapters for you guys today. 2 chapters, as my new recording schedule mandates. I record 2 chapters, and then I upload them the next day. This makes it easy for you, and easy for me. It's a better recording strategy. Now, I get the A rank on the chapter 13 fight. I don't get it on the chapter 14 fight. It's just a simple matter of me not having enough lances to do the fight with. I don't have enough royal lances to do the A rank strategy, where you stand on a cliff and you just shoot at the tank. But when I do my re-recordings for basically every mission that I didn't get an A rank on, I'm gonna go do it for chapter 14 as well. And maybe chapter 16, depending on how that goes, because I don't know how you are even supposed to A rank that. Because it seems like it's tied to a time, but I think there's a way to do it. There should be a way to do it. If not, that'll make me look very bad. I wouldn't be keeping my promise. But I do the A rank on this mission. I do it a little sloppily. It takes me 1 round more than it should have. But I still get the A rank. One of the guys dies, but I get a medic out there, so no biggie there. But the big thing about this mission is that there's a really easy way to do it, and there's a really hard way to do it. The really hard way is when you try to slowly advance everything through the trenches, and you accidentally take the mortar camp so you get your tank early. And Silvaria comes out because, well, she's obviously here. We've seen from the cutscene, so big spoilers. Silvaria comes into the battle.
Here we are, I guess.
My video is kind of frozen.
This one's going to come down to swiftly past the enemy fire and into their
this
lines.
may be a little. My commentary may be a little desynced from the action, but I can never get it fully synced up to what I'm actually commentating on, so you probably won't notice that much because I'm doing this post commentary. So just assume that if I say before something happens, that I'm just being premonitious.
Keep your eyes open.
But, as you can see, like I said in my Chapter 6 video, the rings that have been mortars, that are the rings of death, have now evolved into the giant squares of death. You do not want to be standing up there when that goes off. Now, you can get the A rank doing this with